What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3, or is this 4? One or the other. But episode 3 or 4 of Read and React, where we read and you react. Talk with your boy Stack City from the Trey Fo. And you know I'm here to give the people what they paid for. If a debate break out, then it's still all love. But you know how I do. I'm collecting them dubs. Brown, what up with you, man? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's happening? What's going on? Back in here, man. Ready to
Yes,
get the
sir.
people what they need.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Vaughn,
Let's
you
do it.
good today?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. It's been a busy day. Finally caught up with Ahsoka on Disney, and I'm really enjoying that show. I highly recommend it. You know, I'm entangled in that web, man. Entangled in that web. So,
What's it called again?
Ahsoka for
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, it's a Star Wars film. Well, series.
Star Wars series. So for all the fans that's into that, there you go.
Ahsoka.
I mean, really into that, you probably already on it anyway.
Yeah.
But just in case you're not, you know what I mean? We got variety over here. We giving a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
No
And
doubt,
I think
no
I know
doubt.
what got confused is episode 3 on our new channel, episode 4 under the new name Read and React with the logo and all.
Overall.
You know what I mean? So technically it's kind of both. You know what I mean? But you know what the deal is. We still gonna give you the news. We're gonna give you our reactions, and we're gonna wait your feedback.
Let's do it.
We're starting this off tonight. Big time news in the NBA. It's not my team, but it's a big time breaking news type situation anyway. I'm sure most of you have heard already, but we got Dame Time headed to Milwaukee. Dame Time is officially headed to not Miami, but Milwaukee. All right, so hey boys, how do y'all feel about it? I'm gonna let you kick it off, man. What you think about Dame Time with the Bucks?
Man, the possibilities. Man, I feel like it was just like a week ago or something like that where I seen like Giannis was talking about, you know, say he could use some help and all this, and you know what I mean, like loyalty to the city and stuff. And so I felt like he knew something was coming down the pipeline. This is a major trade. Like them boys, in my opinion, front runners for the title. You know what I'm saying? No question. They was able to keep Middleton. You know, that was big for me. Once I found out they kept Middleton, I'm like, yo, they got 3 legit, you know what I'm saying? They got some dogs. And then they probably got the best player in the league in Giannis, or at least the most versatile. You know what I mean? So it's that's a very big impact on the league. Now, as far as like fantasy aspect, you wasn't asking about fantasy. Were you talking about just the impact of the trade?
Hey, you can give either or both. I mean, you already gave one. You can give the other if you want to.
Right. Now, just like as far as like fantasy in general, like I feel like Aiden going over there to Portland, you know, Aiden is he probably gonna be the number 1 over there, possibly with them kids he gonna be playing with. Gonna be playing with Grant, playing with Scoot Henderson. He's gonna be playing with Shaden Sharp, and he's gonna be playing with Anthony Simon. So he can definitely assert his will over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm liking that trade, man. I feel like it's gonna have a huge impact with DeAndre Ayton. You know, Nurkic, you know what I'm saying? He going down there with KD. He going down there with them boys. So he could be a double machine, and you know, we just gonna see where it go, man.
All right. Vaughn, what you got for us?
Man, I think that this trade has been a godsend, of course, for Dame. Right, he's been wanting to get in a new situation. He's now with a contending team. You know, he's got a Robin to him's Batman.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, no comments on that. The Robin comment. But yeah, I enjoy it. Laquan said, "Sorry guys, new big 3 barring injury to Chris. They're gonna be a problem." Yeah, that's the thing with Chris Middleton. He's got to stay healthy.
Yeah. Name of the game.
Yeah. But I like it, man. I like it. I like it for Dame. I like it for Giannis. They got Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, Bobby P still coming off the bench. And you guys keep an eye out for Marjon Beauchamp. All right. He should be getting a lot more playing time this year, you know, with the Grayson Allen being traded. Grayson Allen was like the starting 2 guard. And, you know, that's going to free up some time for him. And I'm looking at the rest of their roster right now, and it looks like they, like outside of the top 5, like their depth is going to be challenged. We'll see if they pick up some new guys, but right now their depth is it's a little questionable. I don't know if it's
they traded Grayson Allen too, didn't they?
Yeah, they traded him. So
let's fill the people in on who they lost.
They lost Grayson Allen. The big one was Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday, right?
True.
So those are 2 starters from last year's team, right? And not just starters; they were like contributors.
Oh, big minute guys. Yeah.
So they were contributors, and the only piece they got back in was Dame. So they got to replace 1 starter, and I think Beauchamp, and I'm trying to see who else is.
Did they Beasley too?
Oh, Malik Beasley. They signed him, Malik Beasley.
Yeah, at some point they did.
Well, there's your potential starter right there.
Right.
Beauchamp.
I didn't even realize that either. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I missed that. Yeah.
At some point, I'm looking at a roster right now, and it has Beasley on there.
Got Beasley on there. Okay.
That's like a sneaky good pick, man.
Oh yeah.
You know they have Drew Timme too, the big from
That's a what do you call it? I feel like it's not a needle mover.
Not yet, man.
I don't like Drew Timme's NBA prospects. Great college guy.
He played well in summer league. He played very well in summer league.
The list is long of people who played well in the summer league and didn't pan out.
I always say summer league matters. Matters.
No. It matters indeed. Mm-hmm. But the list is long of people who had success in summer league and didn't happen in the real league.
I feel like both of y'all can be right on this.
Yeah. More times than not.
It's a wait and see. It's a wait and see thing. Yeah.
Just gotta get that opportunity. That's it. Just
right.
More times than not. What you was about to say? Go ahead and finish that sentence though.
More times than not, like if they get that opportunity, then they're going to produce, man. They're going to produce
in the big leagues.
In the big leagues, yeah. There's been guys like I do, like I live, eat, breathe, sleep, fantasy, basketball, and football.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm always like, and like daily fantasy and season long. So I'm always looking for guys that I can like insert that get some big minutes and minutes equal opportunity. So
man, it's a different day for a different day. You know what I mean? I could have a little pushback on that, play the devil's advocate, play your role. Yeah. But I'm gonna let you have this one for now. Not really, but I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. But as far as my opinion, I like it, man. Dame time in Milwaukee, you all talked a lot about the roster and everything like that. But I feel super, and I put this in our group chat. I feel super glad, or I feel happy that he got out of Portland.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, I mean, nothing was happening there. And now they got a bunch of youth. He wasn't going to win a championship if he hadn't done it already with the teams he done had. It wasn't going to happen in the near future. And we know his destination that he kind of desired was Miami.
Right.
So if anybody's a loser in this situation, it's them. Yeah. Like when the news first dropped, I heard from a couple of Miami Heat fans before I heard from anybody. You know what I mean? Just their disappointment from losing the opportunity of potentially having Dame on their roster, because they've been on Dame watch all summer long, pretty much. Yeah. Hopeful that he might end up with them. So they're the losers in this situation. I don't know who they pivot to. But I like that big three that we already talked about of Chris Middleton, the Greek Freak, and Dame time. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, I feel like Shedeur Sanders' his new little thing like that. I feel like Dame time. That should be Dame time. You know what I mean? I ain't got the rollie on me right now.
My fault.
Yeah. Hold us down. But I like it, man. It should be a fun team to watch. They do need to build their depth a little bit, regardless of whether they have Beasley or not. They gotta shore that up, definitely.
You get them role players. You gotta get them superstars in the building though. You know what I'm saying? They doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The starting lineup, though, is tough, but you got to have more. Phoenix showed us that last year. You got to have a little more than that.
That's real.
So they raised their stock as far as contenders. How do you guys? Would you say, Brown, title contenders? How do they step up against Boston?
They got the best odds right now. Like, this is just Vegas.
I'm talking about Brown's opinion.
As far as like Boston goes, Boston lost a dog. You know what I'm saying? Boston lost their identity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they lost Marcus Smart. I want to see what they look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, like, I mean, can the boys step up? Is he gonna be able to dribble this year? Like, I mean, you know what? He gonna be able to react under pressure? Like, I mean,
they picked up Porzingis.
They picked up Zingis.
Yeah.
They picked up Zingis. I don't know how I feel about Porzingis, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know. He can shoot. Like, he's a floor stretcher. He don't really play a lot of defense, and he get threw around in the paint. Like, I don't really know about that. I feel like they're a finesse team right now. You know what I mean? And I feel like Giannis will walk the dog on them boys. Like, just basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna eat up on them. So I like Portland in that. You know what I'm saying? I like Portland in that matchup right now. You know what I mean? Just like assuming that everybody gonna stay healthy. Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah. So yeah, Milwaukee. I'm assuming that they gonna, Middleton gonna stay healthy, and the boys is gonna like build around them boys and stuff like that. Get a nice little core. Like, I'm rocking with Milwaukee.
Let me ask you this: Do you put them boys ahead of Denver?
I don't know. I don't know about Denver. I don't know about Denver. That Denver showed something last year. Them boys, they was just wiped. They was running through folks. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a tough one. But Giannis ain't had a player like this before. You know what I mean? He ain't had no closer. Like, this dude is a legit closer. He might be he definitely like one of the top closers in our game. So I mean, this it's a match made in heaven, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that.
I think it adds to your allure because, like, Portland wasn't one of those title contending teams anymore. So, like, to add a player like Damian Lillard to a contender, to make that contender even more of a contender, right? It just makes it makes it even more exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they won the chip with Drew, and this is definitely an upgrade over Drew. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Yeah. No disrespect to Drew, but this is like, just overall, this is definitely like an upgrade. Definitely offensively. Dame ain't gonna sit there and lock nobody down. You know what I mean? So, but he gonna outscore you.
Offensively, with Dame doing everything he can do, including from deep, Middleton in that mid range, Giannis, you know what I mean, getting to the cup and everything. Hey, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of Drew, guys. He's expected to be rerouted to a contender. All right, what do you guys think is the best fit for him?
All right. Last time we asked this question, I gave my answer. Then we talked about the money aspect of it. Are we including, like, what's his contract looking like? What we dealing with?
Let's go minus the contract. Minus the contract. Just like play style, like contending, like who needs him? All the contenders, who needs him the most? What's the best fit?
Right. Most. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna say ironically, the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat could use that boy down there. You know what I mean? Like, get rid of Lowry, his inconsistent ass, like, his non-playoff performance self. Like, go ahead and get rid of him. Get you a dog that can defend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can make plays. Yeah. And Drew got a little dog in him too, man. Get down there with JB, and the boys can. I feel like he'll be a perfect fit down there.
All right, I'm gonna get an answer, and I know, like, hear me out.
Warriors.
Why not?
Oh my God, bro.
Why not? That way. Listen, hear me out. That way, we can bring CP3 off the bench legitimately to lead that second.
Oh yeah.
We have Drew, and we have Drew Holiday and Steph in that backcourt with Clay. Hey, Draymond and whoever.
Would you consider bringing Drew off the bench?
No, I'm starting.
And let
in
CP3
place of
start.
Who we starting? Who we starting?
Place Paul.
They starting Paul?
Yeah, in place of Paul.
No, I'm starting
Like,
Drew. And I'm starting.
You
Drew.
starting Drew anyway, but
I'm starting Drew and bringing Paul off the bench.
Yeah, would you consider flipping those two? Is what I meant. And starting Paul, you would consider doing it.
Nope.
You feel like Paul is going to be like he just go like
I feel like that second unit can use Paul. Like I feel like it's stronger both ways. I feel like the first unit is stronger with Drew.
Right.
The second unit, like, could probably use Paul services more.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Playmaking.
My personal opinion. Plus, I think if Paul's willing to accept that role, if he's willing to accept that role, you know what? We know Paul is the leader, but like that first group don't need the type of leading that Paul usually does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them boys been there and done that. They don't need like CP3 and his type of leadership. But that second unit, or whoever's playing with them off the bench,
right?
You know what I mean? Or even him subbing in for either or Drew or Steph. You know what I mean? Like whether he's subbing in for one of those guys or leading some guys off the second unit, I think that's a better fit.
I could dig it.
I think that's a better fit.
I'm gonna go like way out west. I'm gonna go way out west.
I just did that though. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Go further out west?
Even further west.
Even further, okay.
Even further west.
Hawaii.
It's an option. It's an option. But you know, there's been like people saying that, you know, and Daquan just mentioned Philly or the Bulls. You know, those are two like solid destinations. But
Philly.
Yeah, definitely Philly. Philly is probably like the best fit.
Probably.
Honestly.
Ain't think about it.
But I'm gonna say the Clippers. I'm looking at their depth chart right now, and they have Russ, Bones Highland, Terrence Mann, right? And then they have the kid Jason Preston. You know, he triple-double guy potentially. You know what I'm saying? He just probably need a little more time to develop. But there's like a clear need for a guard, right? A defensive guard at that. You know, Kawhi and George, they're not like elite defenders like they used to be. Injury slowed them down. All right. They need a clear defensive guard, a guy who's gonna be a leader on both ends on the floor. Right. He's available. Right. He rarely misses time. I think he'd be a great fit for that team.
Are the Clippers legitimate title contenders though? Like, are they a title contender?
If healthy.
They can't even stay on the court together long enough.
I agree.
To be a contender. So I guess that would be the caveat right there.
Yeah.
The question, like as far as best fit for a title contender.
Yeah, I can't.
If Drew signs with the Clippers, they're going to make it further than the Warriors.
Okay. I mean, there's no way to prove that, but you think so? You think so?
That's a deep team, man. That's a deep team. You know, they got Norman Powell on the wing, the Time Lord, Robert Covington. They got Zubac.
They're not going to have Kawhi and Paul on the court at the same time, though.
Yeah, you know that they're going to have a plan in place for them. They're going to have a plan in place for them.
All right, cool.
They need to do something.
You know, the Warriors were just in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, what's your point?
So you said they're going to make it further with Drew. Just that one addition is going to move them up. Past that. So it's going to be them in Denver.
Yeah. Denver, if they don't have to, it just depends on health. Like, I like them too. I really like them. And the Clippers
the Warriors are typically more healthy.
They generally are. You know, Steph misses time occasionally. You know, Clay, we know what he does.
Not in the playoffs. Unless they're hurt, for real hurt.
Yeah. It just
not much in the playoffs. Has Steph really missed too much time in the playoffs? Not even because of his eyes. He hadn't missed too much.
Nothing I can recall.
No. Not really. It's been clutch, man. Y'all sleeping on Memphis. Y'all gonna let the grind town. You know, they got Marcus Smart down there. Got that dog. Man, y'all ain't gonna let them. We gonna just let them lie until Ja get back.
That's a quarterfinal team, man.
I got you.
It's a quarterfinal team.
I I got you.
Yeah, I don't know about Memphis. I do like Miami though. Like what you mentioned.
The Heat. Oh,
for
for Atlanta
that
spot.
space.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Miami.
Okay, I got you.
But Philly is cool too.
Right.
Warriors. I mean, the Warriors are my top option.
Yeah.
You can call it a bias pick, and I don't mind saying it is, but I can back it up though. But there we go. What we got next? Quick reactions.
Yeah, we got quick reaction. So topic's gonna pop up, and you guys just give me a quick reaction to it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the NFL. Jalen Waddle is back at practice today.
Oh man, if that boy is a GOAT, it just further solidifies their top offense in the NFL. I mean, they put up 70 without him.
It's crazy.
And I mean, getting him back.
Yeah.
After this week, they'll get Jeff Wilson off of IR. Like after this weekend, going into week 5. You know what I mean? So when they get Waddle back and then him back, all those options, and we've already seen what they can do without him.
Mm-hmm.
You got A-Chain just had his breakout game.
Yeah. You
got the number 1 player in all of fantasy, the number 1 running back in football right now, Raheem Mostert. Mm-hmm. To go with the number 1 wide receiver in fantasy right now, who is Tyreek Hill. To go with Tua, spreading it out. Man,
they're gonna be tough, man. They're gonna be tough, man.
That's why I called them. That's why I called them my AFC conference champs last week, and I stick to it.
They might make it.
Tua. Talking about Tua?
No, I'm talking about Miami in general. AFC conference champs, man.
I got you. They looking good early. But they were looking good early last year too. If we don't remember, they started the same exact way, really. Not a 70-point game, but they were 3-0. You know what I'm saying? People don't remember that. Yeah, Waddle back practicing. He should play in, Wednesday. If you practicing on a Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, you usually gonna play. So that's just a good sign for the offense, period.
Yes, sir.
Get them back clicking.
Boys gonna set that new record, man. Most points scored.
Points? You think so?
They might get it.
That 70 is nice. It's a nice kick, but I promise you, the Dolphins are gonna lose this week. And it's probably gonna be like they play the Bills in Buffalo. It's gonna be like 23-16. They're not gonna score that much this week.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler, the issue right now. Oh, were you gonna speak on that topic?
Oh, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
All right, Austin Eckler issue right now is turning and making cuts. And you need that. You need that.
You gotta be able to do that.
And down a man right now, right, Mike?
Right.
And down a man. So all hands on deck.
So
you know what I mean? So
did he practice? So he didn't practice today, Eckler?
He practiced, but he was limited.
Okay.
Yeah, he was limited. But the fact is that he was like back doing something, you know what I'm saying, with the guys. So I think it's a step in the right direction, but like Stack said, like he got to be able to turn, especially as an NFL running back.
Yes. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? So I saw you said something about Kelly, Josh Kelly. I mean, it's it's been time to drop that dude. Like he had one good week, and just go ahead and let him go. I don't know why they're not running the other kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what they got going on.
Probably pass
could be, but Kelly ain't it. They need to just throw the ball every play.
Yeah. I'd probably wait to start Kelly until Eckler gets back.
Right.
So y'all think Eckler will go ahead and get fully healthy?
He might take like one more week. I think he'll probably take one more week just to make sure he's healthy.
My thing with Eckler though is go ahead.
I'm about to say they're not in do or die situation this early. They're 1-2. So they can afford to let him, get more healthy than what he is right now if he can't, make cuts and things like that.
Right.
But don't let it get too far in the hole though. If they got to put him on IR and he's missing games, that's a whole nother. But the fact that he's practicing, he's back practicing, even if it's limited, shows that like he's close. He's getting there. He's getting there.
Right. Getting there. And the Chargers, I mean, they, with the Dolphins beat them at the last second, week 1 in Miami. So, I feel like and that was like after Eckler went down. So I feel like the Chargers, that 1-2 record, you know what I'm saying? Like they might be one of them teams to come back and show something at the end. They look. Herbert looks good. Herbert looks good this year. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if he can keep it up. Yeah. Keenan looked good.
Overall,
Keenan looked good.
Keenan
looked good. Keenan Ellis.
Hey, listen, but hey, he's another one. You gotta stay healthy. You know what I mean? So
gotta stay healthy.
If you get healthy, then and like, because if he doesn't, like that their chances plummet.
Right. We'll see what Quentin Johnson do. You know, that's the
Quentin Johnson, man. It's been mixed reviews as far as Johnson, just as far as practice and all that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But we know he has the talent. He have to have the opportunity.
It's strange because where he got drafted at, like I'm thinking he should have been that 3, but maybe that's not his role. And so another question we're gonna ask later about Fab and stuff like that, spending money. Like that's why I burnt a lot on Quentin Johnson.
To the 2.
I feel like he plays Mike Williams' role like better than like Palmer does. So I feel like he might jump to the 2. You know what I mean? So we'll see about that.
Maybe even better than Mike Williams.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Got that degree.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. We got Anthony Richardson back at practice and getting starter reps. He should be good to go this week, right?
Yeah, he'll be back.
Put him in the lineup. Play the Rams. Go in the lineup.
All right. Doug Peterson and Calvin Ridley, stay focused and true to yourself. And this is after he's had 2 down weeks.
Oh, yeah,
that monster first week.
Yeah, definitely. He must have got frustrated. Same thing with AJ Brown. AJ got frustrated with Hurts, a couple night games ago. You know what I mean? That's what those diva wide receivers do. Really he's got a reunion game or a revenge game coming up. He plays the Falcons. So I mean, he's trying to get his head in gear for that game. You know what I mean? So he know he's gonna need him. They hurt the way Lawrence is kind of off target and not starting the season off very strong because he's been off on a lot of throws. Yes. Like they know they're gonna need that kid Ridley. You know what I'm saying? Like to not drop balls. Like I did see him outright drop a couple balls last week and stuff like that. So he just gotta get his head in the game, man. That's all.
I understand the stay focused part. You need to stay focused, and I mean locked in and step with the team. Stay focused on, stay focused on the positives. You know what I mean? Don't get too frustrated. Stay true to yourself. I don't know how to take that part. You know what I mean? If staying true to himself is what got him in trouble in the past with various things. He might not want to stay true to himself then. He might want to stay true to the game, to staying locked in, to staying focused on football. You know what I mean? And not get distracted by the various distractions.
Yeah, I think it's probably just trying to do too much, like doing more than what he normally does on the field, trying to make too many plays or something. Just like probably said that to him.
Yeah, no, I mean, I kind of said that tongue in cheek. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like when things aren't going your way, you know what I mean? Like it is easier to get distracted by other things.
Yeah,
that's real.
For sure. All right. Last quick reaction. I know most of us are in fab leagues, where there's the leagues where you got to spend money to pick up free agents. Right. To me, it adds a different level of strategy to it. It's super fun, man. It's super fun. Everybody should just make their leagues fab leagues. Which player was the most expensive? Like cost the most?
This past week?
Yeah, this past week.
It had to be. Well, I think there's 2 in the runnings, and that was probably A-Chain and Palmer.
Well, let's say this whole season. Who's been the most expensive player this season?
Oh, the whole season. Okay.
The whole
season. You're talking about so far up to this point.
Season. Yeah, up to this point.
Yeah. This season in the leagues I've been in, just specifically, Kyron Williams went for about 7. In my league, he went for about 75% of fab. I think Nubb got him for about 75%. So just personally, I saw that, but I've heard where Puka Nacua went for, a nice amount after that first week. A lot of people thought he had, crazy upside. Now, me personally, like I was saying earlier, I spent 25% on Quentin, but that's also because I get to keep him for next year too. So I was thinking about that too. You know what I mean? So I was like, I gotta get this guy. So I kind of overpaid a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I normally wouldn't, because I don't even know if he's gonna be the guy. It might be Palmer.
Exactly.
You know, but I had to overpay for him just so I could keep him. You know?
Yeah. That was pretty scary.
Let me ask you this before you go, Von. Did you need to spend that? Like, what was next after yours?
So about, what you mean?
Yeah, like, did you need to spend 25% of your? But was there a close second?
The next highest bid.
I don't even know if they show it in Yahoo. Like they do show it in Sleeper, but I don't know if they show it in Yahoo. I feel like somebody had got Palmer for about 20. I want to say about 21 or something like that. So I feel like Quentin definitely would have been under that, at least about 15 or something like that. I overshot just to make sure I got him. You know what I mean? So I think I threw like $26 on him out of 100. Yeah, so
I feel like
I had to get him.
I definitely feel like the type of league you're in makes a difference. Redraft versus the dynasty.
Definitely, yeah,
for sure.
Dynasty, like if A-Chain was still sitting out there, you know what I mean, or Puka,
right?
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what type, how deep the league is. It ain't nobody out there really. You know, in some of those leagues, you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. So
that's a good point too.
Yeah.
So there's so many variables. There's so many variables.
There's a lot of variables with it. Yeah.
I spent a lot on. I spent a lot on A-Chain, but I'm not the best person to follow when it comes to my fantasy patterns because I'll be doing some crazy stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, man, I think we listed the main hitters, like the heavy hitters right there. Between Kyron Williams and Puka and Palmer and A-Chain and are we missing anybody?
I think a lot of people might have spent on that Cleveland running back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Ford. Yeah. You might have spent on him. You know what I'm saying? That was week 2, but I don't think he's nothing special. Don't let him fool you with them 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he don't look.
All right,
good.
let me ask y'all this. I know it's a quick reaction, but just out of those 5 we named between A-Chain and Puka and
Adam Thielen too. There's somebody that spent.
All right, between everybody we just mentioned, who's gonna have the biggest impact by the end of the year? Who will have had the biggest impact
by the end of the year?
Yeah, just in your opinion.
I'm gonna say Kyron Williams, just specifically because like this is the second week in a row he's gotten 100% of the snaps, and they jettison Cam Akers. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I feel like they wanted this kid to do something last year, but he got hurt. Like early, I want to say preseason or something like that. They wanted him to be the guy last year, and now it's like, okay, you the guy. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, Cam. Like, you know. So I feel like it'll be Kyron because they're giving him so much work, like in the passing game and the running game. So he didn't have a good game last week, but it was game script. You know what I mean? So I feel like it'll be Kyron.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that.
I think Kyron's going to be the guy. Everybody else has like Nakua has Cooper Kupp coming back.
All variables. Yeah. A lot of variables. You know, same thing with Quentin. You know what I'm saying? Quentin Johnson might not be the guy. Of course, he got to deal with Keenan Allen. It could be Palmer to take those targets. You know what I'm saying? And then Ford, like, you know, I think they got Kareem Hunt back in the building.
They got Kareem Hunt back in the building.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I feel like Kyron got that. He got that pathway.
Sure.
I'm going to answer. I'm going to agree with it.
Right.
All right. We got one that is not popping up, but Zeke.
What we got? Oh, we got Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke in the revenge game against
revenge game.
Oh, yeah, okay. Revenge game. Are y'all going to lock him in all y'all lineups?
No.
We said it simultaneously. No.
No, hell
Zeke is not a needle mover.
Nah, he's not. I was gonna say it's a revenge game, and he'll probably be cheap. You know, he'd probably be cheap in DFS. So, you know, if you want to throw him in a DFS lineup or something like that, that might be cool. But your daily, not your daily, but your your season long, like you don't want to lock Zeke. You never want to lock a backup running back. Like that's ridiculous. So nah, definitely not.
Yeah, Ford, Colt number 45 says Ford's still going to get his. Even with Hunt. That's going to be interesting.
I kind of believe that too, but Hunt's still there though.
That's what I'm saying. He's got something holding him back. Kyron don't have nothing holding him back. I feel like Ford may be, he definitely ain't gonna be no Chubb. We're not gonna get it twisted, but like he, maybe he can be like, 45% of Chubb. Colt
Yeah.
45. You know
There
what I
we
mean?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think he had a good game last week. You know, probably one of his best games he had in a while. Zeke.
Right.
Yeah. And I feel like, man, he's a pretty vengeful player. Like it's probably one of the reasons he signed with the Patriots, because he saw the Cowboys on the schedule. So I'm starting him, man. I'm taking a chance. I'm gonna start him.
But who are you starting them over is the question. Like, it ain't that you start them. Like, you might not have another running back on your roster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who you starting them over?
Yeah. So I don't have him in any like daily leagues or season long leagues. I didn't pick him up, but I'm gonna start him in like daily fantasy, like FanDuel and DraftKings.
And daily. Oh yeah, definitely. With his
Yeah, for
price,
sure.
if
Yeah.
the price is right, I'm gonna start him too.
Price and
Yeah,
matchup.
man.
Price and matchup.
It's on.
Coach says Ford is way better than Kai Williams.
He
I
might
think
be,
he's a-
baby. Hey, listen, Colt. He might be. It's all about opportunity in fantasy, baby. It's all about opportunity. You know what I mean? Kyron is the better play for the rest of the season. It is what it is.
Hey, listen, and if Steve and Von both say it, they are resident fantasy experts. Lock it in. Lock it in.
baby.
Now, don't get it twisted. In a season, let's see, I'm gonna beat both of them. But they are resident experts, though.
We play this week. We can lock something in right now.
We do
We
play
play
this
this
week.
week. Ain't you undefeated?
Oh, do we?
Tell the people what the record is.
Are you
Tell them.
undefeated?
I'm undefeated.
I ain't won number one game, baby, but we can lock it
Okay.
in.
Okay.
We can lock it in right now.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I done had some messed up circumstances go down. You know what I mean? But we
Hey,
back
we-
this
we-
week.
We might
back.
can lock it in. We might can lock
Right.
it in, but it be one of them Sunday morning things.
Right.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah, it's a little too early for me to lock it.
we getting back on track. Just believe that. You know what I mean?
You gonna need to. You know what I mean? Y'all boys. I'm y'all looking up at me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's early.
It's early. It's early.
I ain't gonna speak on that because my team pretty bad right now. But yeah, they
Nah,
did.
your team.
Make the trade, Mom. Make the trade. Make a trade.
I ain't even gonna say his team is bad because I was looking at his points earlier and he is up there scoring with like the tops in the league. He didn't have some messed up. That's fantasy though.
Yeah.
That's fantasy.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah,
Like he didn't outscore the team that's 3-0. Like legit in our league. Like I promise you. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I realized that. But we speaking on the three people present.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Me and Vaughn only in 2 leagues together.
Mm.
And he
We're
traded me
in 3,
both
but
of
what happened?
them. I got the boot.
Hey.
I got the boot.
I can't say that. I might have got kicked
You was
out
in
that
how many
second
teams is that in that league? 16?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, that was a
So
big
just to explain, I know we're going off on a tangent, but just to explain for the viewers, it's 16 teams. The lowest, whoever scores the lowest amount each week gets kicked off.
right.
And I got kicked off week 1. I was gone week 1. Week one. It's not a format I specialize in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Other formats, I'm willing and dealing. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's next?
Michael says he's in a 3-flex league and he's trying to decide who to start. His options are Henry, Moss, Judy, B-Rob, Dobbs, and Connor.
Don't give up on Henry. Derrick Henry is gonna stay in your lineup, bro. Like I know he had a stinker, but that's Derrick Henry. He gonna bounce back this week. Zach Moss has been that guy. You know, my man ain't back yet. Taylor ain't back yet. So we riding with Zach Moss until Taylor get back.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, the next one is gonna be tricky. I feel like it might be Connor. I feel like Connor might be matchup proof. A lot of people thought he was gonna suck against the Cowboys.
I was one of them.
But they came out and they beat the Cowboys. But even when the Cardinals do suck, Connor catches balls. I think that's your 3. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Connor, Moss, and Henry.
Yeah, I like Connor, Moss, and Henry. Yeah,
Who are the
This
Titans
week, out of those 6, Titans. I don't know, but they're at home. Titans are playing. They've been getting trounced a little bit, bro. They're playing the Bengals.
I'm definitely not going with Dobbs. B-Rob, they play Philly. You know what I mean? Don't know how that's gonna go.
It ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. But go ahead.
Being a Commanders fan, I'm not saying we're gonna lose the game. I'm just saying I don't know what B-Rob gonna do.
Play Gibson in that game.
Jerry Jeudy, I don't know. I can't trust that Denver offense right now, or anything that's going on with them right now.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot going on in Denver. Jesus.
He said he traded Swift for Connor.
That volume in Arizona, like he's not a Kyron Williams where you getting 100% of the touches, but like Connor is up there. Like he don't come off the field much, you know what I mean? So yeah,
you can't you can't play that way though. You can't play that way. You just got to put him out there. You can't man, he's gonna get hurt. Just like play him, man. Just play him.
Right. I feel you. But Swift is gonna be crazy too now. You know that's my boy. Swift looking like he might be top 10 this year, like legit. So we'll see. We'll see if he can keep it up.
Yeah, he definitely grab that back.
Are we closing out on this portion right here?
We got Marvin Mims. I picked him up. Marvin Mims is a good, definitely late season stash.
Yeah, I like stasher.
Definitely.
We can close out on the pick'em.
Yeah, we're closing out on the pick'em. I'll save this for after the pick'em then. What I got to say, but
right.
Yeah.
You sure? You go ahead if you want to. You want to save it for the close?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for the close, and it's your show right now because I want you to start off the pick'em with last week's results.
Oh, out the gate. Last week.
All right, I'm tuned in. Yeah.
Stacks, 11 wins. Brown 10 wins. Bond 10 wins, and Bob. Or Joe Friday, 10 wins.
So you said Stack how many?
Was the winner, 11 wins.
11, okay.
11 wins. Yes, sir.
Hey, just to update the people, though. Who won last week, though?
I think you won last week, too.
Okay.
I want to say you won last week.
First time we did it? That was the first time we did it?
Yeah, that's the first time we did that. I think we was close. I was close again, but, close ain't going to get you shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn was kind of, I don't know what Vaughn was doing last week. He was playing with it, but he locked in now. You know what I mean? So, let's go ahead.
My mantra is going to be week after week after week after week.
Right.
We're 2 weeks in.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. It's good, just like your fantasy team. It's a good start. It's a long season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. All right. First game. I'm gonna try to rotate it around, you know what I'm saying? Like so we don't let the same person go first every time. We're going Detroit at Green Bay. Y'all want the line on this, or are we just gonna do the games?
I don't want the line. If you need to use the line to help you out. No.
You was about the line last week, and I'm like,
you can use it to help you out.
If you want the line, I got you. I got them all. I got everything right here. You know what I mean?
You need all the help you can get. So you keep the line for yourself. I don't need the line.
All right. Detroit at Green Bay. Go ahead, Stack. Start us off.
Detroit at Green Bay.
That's the Thursday game.
Give me Detroit.
Go ahead, Bond.
Christian Watson's back. I don't know if he's going to be limited or not, but I'm going Green Bay. Wait, you said they're in Detroit, right?
No, it's in Green Bay.
I'm going to go Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Packers too. All right, next game we got Atlanta at Jacksonville. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Atlanta at Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Jayville.
I'll take Jayville. What you got, Stack?
3 times.
Jayville. All right, next game. Miami at Buffalo. I will take the Buffalo Bills, as I stated already.
That's Miami game right there.
I got
Miami for Stat.
Looking like Josh Allen tends to struggle against good defenses, so I'm gonna go with Miami.
Right. So Miami is a good defense.
Yeah, I think they're
okay. All right.
Defense. Yeah.
I'll just throw it out there. All right, Minnesota at Carolina. Stat.
Minnesota.
Vikings. What you got, Vaughn?
Vikings get their first win of the season.
Vikings. Not Carolina getting their first win? Damn. In Carolina?
Not yet.
Bryce Young practiced today, right?
Yeah, he practiced.
They're better with Andy right now.
I think so, too.
It might be. Yeah, I'll probably take the Vikings just because Jets. But that's an Oprah game. That's crazy. All right, Denver at Chicago. Go ahead, Vaughn.
I'm gonna go Denver. They got trounced last week, and they're pissed off. And I'm gonna go with them, destroying the Bears.
All right, this is another Oprah game. We got all the Oprahs playing each other, which is kind of crazy. That's Vegas.
Winless teams.
Yeah, like both. But they're the only 4 Oprah teams in the league.
Oh wow!
All right, so I'm gonna take. Wow, both of them be on the road. Both of them be road win. I'm gonna take the Bears, and we'll just say Sean Payton just go ahead and get fired after this game.
He got the Urban Meyer treatment.
Yeah, who you got, Stat?
Hey, I got Denver too.
Got Denver. All right.
There's no way they get embarrassed like they do, then lose again. So
you'll take that. But then
how do you get 70 on your head after going 0 for? You went 0 for 2 in your first 2, then your third one 70 hung on your head, and then your fourth one you're gonna lose to another team that's 0-3 also. Oh man, fire him if you lose, fire the boy.
Fire him. He got to go. He done lost the locker room. But you could have lost your locker room with that 70 hung on your head.
When he walked back in that locker room, the empty box need to be on his desk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? you know when you got that box on your desk, or you bring the box to your desk.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, hey, slide all the stuff off your desk into the box.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Yeah. Hey,
out of here.
I do like Rashawn Johnson as a stash as well.
Oh yeah,
you're right.
That's late season. That's a late season. All right, we got another division game. Baltimore at Cleveland. I'm gonna go first. I'll take the Cleveland Browns.
Baltimore.
What's that?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Let me go.
Not really.
I like that defense, man. I like that defense.
Who said not really?
Me.
Vaughn said no.
Oh, okay, I'm going Baltimore.
Be more. All right.
Yep.
Cleveland. This is for you.
Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland rocks.
All right, next game, Pittsburgh at Houston. Go ahead, Stack.
Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Pittsburgh
All right.
Houston.
CJ Stroud.
He's been playing good, man. He's been playing good. Man, it's tough. Pittsburgh at Houston. Let's go with Pitt. I feel like their offense got back on track last week.
They did.
They're in the Senate team, so I'm gonna go with Pitt.
Yeah, you sweep that. All right.
Browns
Next game
is solid. Yeah, I managed to snag them, and that was one of the first time I seen a defenses go for over like $10 in the Fab League, man.
Right.
Wow.
Somebody realized that, like, you know, this is the defense for this year.
Yeah.
And they've been playing. They got Jim Schwartz, and they've been playing some ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a good defense. Even in that loss to the Steelers, like the Steelers ran back. The Steelers had 2 defensive touchdowns. Like the defense played their part.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's crazy. All right, Rams at Colts. Go ahead, Vaughn. Rams at Colts.
Rams at Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Colts.
Oh, Colts. Yeah.
I'll take the Rams. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Rams on that shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what A-Rich do when he get back. All right, Stack, who you got?
Let me go Rams too.
Got Rams. All right. Next one, Tampa Bay at Saints. I'm gonna go first on this one. I think. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna take the Saints. Bucks at Saints. Yeah, Bucks at Saints. Yeah, I'll take the Saints. Go ahead, Stack.
Give me the Bucks.
Bucks. With,
Jameis ain't gonna get it done.
So you going with Baker?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Kamara is back this week. Side note. Do you want to change your pick, or you good?
10 toes down.
10 toes. All right.
When I pick them, I pick them.
Go ahead, bud.
Yeah,
I almost forgot who I was talking to. Go ahead. He's trying to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You try to help the guy that don't won the first 2 weeks.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I think I like Tampa Bay. The only thing is, like, Baker he's one of those quarterbacks that struggles against tough defenses too. So they're gonna need to like run the ball, and I think Rashad White bounces back. So I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
Tampa. Jeez. All right, that's an easy one for me. All right, this is another easy one for me. Washington at Philly. All right, you could go first on this one, Stack.
You don't have to ask me that question every week.
Who you got, bro? Who you got? Who you got this week?
Every week.
Who you got?
You know why? Because the
You
Commanders.
gotta say it. You gotta say it.
The Commanders,
You can say what I do is invalid if you don't say. You got to say this.
Listen.
You
The
got
reason why I am the way I am, because in the media we deserve a soup fan, and I'm
Right.
that guy. So give me Commanders.
Ooh.
I just wanted to say it. All right, Vaughn, what's up?
Commanders and Eagles, right?
Yes, sir.
Vince is definitely gonna be checking. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Eagles. I'll take
Yeah.
the Eagles. You want to address that trade question real quick?
Oh yeah, Blurpy. What's up, Blurpy? Thanks for joining. He says, "Do I do this trade? I give up Garrett Wilson and C. Watson for Pickens and Ramondre. My running backs are ETN. Oh, Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. And ooh,
I'll let the resident experts answer, but I know what I would do.
So you got ETN, Connor, White, Roshan, Mondre. So why is he trying to get another running back? Let me see. It look well. ETN, Connor. I guess I don't know. Wide receivers are Diggs, Debo, and Bourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
definitely ain't gonna be starting Garrett Wilson, and you getting Pickens back, and then you adding to your running back room because I feel like ETN and Connor are like the only two solid starters he got for right now.
Yeah.
I think I might do that. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing with Wilson, like, help is on the way with him.
Right.
You know, they signed the veteran Trevor Siemian, so and he's gotten the ball to the guys in the past.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Watson.
That's shocking with that.
Yeah, and you talked me into Wilson this year, man. I'm like, man, with A-Rod, like, he's a star, man. He's a star.
Oh my God, Wilson was gonna be bro. He was about to be the number one fantasy receiver in the league, bro. I traded for this guy, bro. Like I had high hopes for that guy, man. Like, you know what I mean? But with Zach Wilson, that's a negative.
Yeah, he's struggling. His favorite target was Tyler Conklin. The safe one.
That dude confidence is shot, bro. He got the hit. They was talking junk to him coming off the stadium last week, man. Like, it's over for him, bro. Like,
I would. So what you saying, Vaughn?
Man, his running backs, I feel like with Roshan in the stash, he could come into like play at any time. ETN, Connor's like relatively, if he stays healthy, man, Pickens. I think we don't know what Watson's gonna do. We don't know what Watson. He's the big enigma here.
No. So go ahead. Finish your statement.
So I think that I would Ramondre and Pickens. Wait, like you can't have too much running back depth, man. You can't have too much running back depth, man. So I think I would make that trade. I would make the trade for sure.
I would probably make the trade too. So I think that makes what, 3 of us? You said trade too, Brown?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But I say that very hesitantly because, and I've said this many times, I don't think Watson is as much of an enigma as some other people might think. Mm-hmm. I think Watson gonna ball.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna ball. I think Love showing he can get it done, and I think Watson is gonna ball.
Well, he could, man. He could.
Like shocked,
who? So Jordan Love is he can get it done.
He can get it done. And
I don't think there's anybody that's going to compete for the production that Watson can give them.
Dobbs.
I agree with you, Coke 45. That's I'm not buying them either.
Dubs and Watson are not the same, bro. They're not the same.
Right.
They're not the same. And I think that showed last year because Dubs was balling until Watson got right.
Yeah.
When Watson got right, it was kind of a wrap after that. Like he trailed Watson by a good bit after that.
There was their rookie season, right?
Both of them were rookies, right?
Yeah, but Watson has been primarily like used as the deep ball guy.
No,
like,
he has, but he can also run those underneath routes and take them
right.
deep. And they also use them like on end of rounds, and he's taking those deep too, like to the yard, to the house. He's gone underneath. He's gone out the back on like end around plays, and he can go deep. That's why I think like he proved all three in his last 7 games or so last year.
Yeah,
right.
And
I don't know, man.
like once he got over those initial drop balls, and he got the confidence, like then he started catching everything. He started catching everything.
Yeah, he got over them first couple games. Yeah.
Like he was catching contested balls. He was catching underneath and taking it deep.
Yeah.
He was catching red zone target jump balls. So I mean,
whenever guys have like their first season when they have like that crazy amount of touchdowns on like deep balls, it kind of gives me pause. So I'm off Christian Watson. Coco's asking, what's up, Coco? Thanks for joining, by the way. Which two should I start between Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Zach Moss, and Miles Sanders?
I want to say
Thanks for joining.
Kamara is an auto start. I want to say, like I said, they're playing the Bucks. I want to say Cam is in there, but damn, he touching my sweet spot with Zach Moss right here, bro. Like, I like Zach. I like Zach a lot, bro. Like, I like Zach, and I feel like, they're playing the Rams. They got AD, but they run defense ain't all that strong, bro. Like, who Miles Sanders play? That's the Carolina Denver
Vikings,
game.
right?
No, they play the Broncos. No, you're right. They do play the Vikings. Right. Yeah.
The Broncos
can't mess with that. Can't mess with Miles. So I think I'm gonna go Zach Moss over Derrick Henry this time, bro. I think I'm gonna actually do that because the Titans are underdogs and they play the Bengals, and they could get away from the Titans theoretically if Joe Burrow is back to Joe Burrow. You know what I mean?
You just told us a few minutes ago, hey, keep Henry in your lineups.
I said that. I did say that, man. But Zach Moss is kind of like Jonathan Taylor right now while he's gone. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
So you got faith in Kamara first game back?
I do. I got faith in Kamara. Kamara looked real good in preseason and stuff like that. So I feel like he gonna hit the ground. He looked a lot better than he looked the last couple of years, actually. You know what I'm saying? So
Henry does give me cause for pause.
Right. Because I like Henry when the weather gets cold. He's not done. He's not done.
Because of what he's done in these first 3 games, he's really only balled in one of the first 3.
Right.
And Zach Moss would definitely be in there. I'm gonna agree with you. Zach Moss and Alvin Kamara. That's your two. Yeah, that's your two.
Yeah.
Keep the questions coming though. Is it any more?
Yeah. Yeah, they coming through though. Appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna kick it back off to the pick'em. I think our last game was Washington Eagles. Yeah, Washington Eagles. So we're gonna move on to that game, the Bengals at the Titans. Who y'all got? Vaughn, start us off.
Bengals at Titans.
Yes,
sir.
Sir.
The Bengals. They righted the ship. Got the offense back on. Titans are a sinking ship.
I see what you did there. All right. So I'm gonna go Bengals too.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Bengals.
You got stacked Bengals. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, we got Vegas at Chargers. Let me know if we get any questions.
You got another question?
Okay, good.
Who is better between Ridley and McLaurin?
Oh, I mean, both of them struggling. Like Ridley had the big, week 1 game, but both of them been struggling as of late. Yeah, I mean, I feel
are you asking? Let me ask this person a question. Are you asking for this coming week or just for the remainder of the season, Coco?
Right.
I
feel like McLaurin might get a quarterback change soon. You know what I mean? He could
Yeah.
possibly get Brissett, and that might, uptick his value because your boy's throwing at them tight ends like he ain't got no damn sense. You know what I mean? But he got to do what he got to do. He a young quarterback. That's what they do. He said for fantasy this week, so that's for this week. So
Okay,
just based on matchup,
Commanders are playing Eagles, right?
Commanders play at Eagles. We got a decent secondary. We got a really good pass rush. You know what I'm saying? We got that kid JC, and he's playing his ass off. So we got a really good pass rush.
And
I probably
our O-line is struggling a little bit.
Right. I probably go with Jacksonville, but Atlanta got a good secondary too.
They do.
Atlanta got a decent secondary too. They got that kid Bates from Cincinnati and stuff, bro. They got a decent secondary.
So if both teams got a good secondary, then
Right.
then it's going off talent and quarterback. So give me
I like the quarterback play. That's it.
yeah,
man.
give me
So I'm going with that.
Ridley.
Probably go Ridley. That's my
Slight
pick.
edge.
Yeah, I hear you.
I like
Yeah,
Ridley
man.
too. They're playing in Germany, right, this week?
Oh, that is the early game. That's right.
Yeah.
Dang. That's gonna be like 9:00 in the morning or something crazy.
Yeah, 9:30. And like those early games are like, well, the weird primetime games are like pot for like anything crazy to happen. So
That's real.
Yeah, man. So I kind of want to change it now.
Kind of want to change. It might be
Yeah.
weird up there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna get back into it. We got Vegas at the Chargers, and I'm gonna go first on this one. I'll take the Chargers. Who you got stacked?
Vegas at the Chargers.
Is Garoppolo playing?
He's a
No.
concussion protocol.
It's in the air. He didn't practice. He's in the protocol.
Okay. So you're going off the? Are you going off the assumption? Are we gonna go off the assumption that he's not playing, or just whatever
You
assumption we
can
want to go
give
off?
a disclaimer if you want to do that.
I'm not. I don't give him no disclaimer.
That's
So
what I'm saying. So
I'm just gonna go with the Chargers.
Go Chargers. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers too. You know, the NFL is like kind of, they've been on that concussion stuff this year, so I think they're gonna give them a week to rest. And yeah, Chargers. Brian, where do you see Brian Hoyer or rookie? Ain't no comment.
Got you. All right, New England at Dallas. Go ahead, Stack.
Oh, is it a revenge game? Oh, dude, it is a revenge game for Ridley, huh?
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Definitely go with Ridley then. That's even more reason. That's even more
Right.
reason.
Yeah, I agree, Coco. I agree with this.
All right. So who's this next one? This next
We got Patriots at Cowboys.
Here's why. And the first week we did this, I said I would never pick the Cowboys. And then last week, I said it illogically, but I still said it. Then last week I picked the Cowboys because they were playing Arizona, and the boys lost
And they lost.
to Arizona.
Please pick them again so they can lose again. Please.
I like your thinking. But I'm gonna go Cowboys
Please.
again, man. I'm gonna go Cowboys again.
Thank you. Jinx them boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm just saying. Go ahead, Vaughn. What you got?
Oh man, Cowboys, they're an enigma. They are an enigma. I'm gonna say, let's go against the Cowboys.
I like the comments interacting with each other.
Oh yeah. Out the
Oh,
gate. That's what they. Yeah, I mean.
Like comments, the commenters are reacting and answering and responding to each other.
Right.
Love it.
That's what we had. You know what I'm saying?
Love the
We got
engagement.
Cardinals at the 49ers. Vaughn, what you got?
We'll go 49ers.
That shit be pretty.
Cardinals playing good, but yeah, it's a buzzsaw. It's a buzzsaw.
Right. I'm gonna take 49ers. Who you got, Stat?
Cardinals at 49ers.
Yes, sir.
Give me 49ers.
All right. Sunday night game. Kansas City Chiefs at the Jets. Go
Kansas City.
ahead. I'll take the Chiefs. I guess we all take the Chiefs. You said Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Chiefs. All right. And then we got Monday night game. We got Seattle at the Giants. I think I'm going first on this one. I'll take the Giants at home. to right the ship.
Who's
What's
next?
that? That's
Give me
you.
Sleepless in Seattle. Let's go,
Uh-oh.
Gino.
Seattle.
Let's go.
Wake it up. All right, Vaughn, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Seattle. Go Seattle. Go beats at Spears.
You said Spears. That's an inside joke. This dude asked me if I wanted Tajay Spears for what was the trade? Tajay Spears. Oh yeah, he wanted TJ Hawkinson for me, and he offered me Tajay Spears. That guy right there that just commented.
I mean,
Moby, that guy.
what kind of league is it? I might need some context. You know what I mean?
It's a keeper league, half point PPR, one flex. You know what I mean?
You do have a tight end spot in there, though, right?
No. It's two flexes. It's two flexes.
It's
with
two
a tight end
flexes?
spot. Yeah.
So it is a tight end spot.
It is a tight end
no-brainer.
spot, and then
Yeah.
it's two flexes, including a QB can be a flex.
Right.
Is that
I
Gore's
got
league or somebody else?
Yeah, that's Gores.
Gore's? Okay. Arizona has a
But,
dog.
but
in
under
it. Yeah, yeah.
any circumstances, would you take Jay Spears?
I was
In any league?
gonna say like in a league, it was like all flex spots, and like I don't know, like you know what I'm saying, like it's a dynasty league and you buying off the potential of Spears, and
Yeah.
I was just gonna throw a whole lot of disclaimers out there, but no, probably not. Probably not never.
Hey, but check this out though. Tajay's been playing more than Derrick Henry.
Well, I mean, you know, they've been in bad game scripts, man. They
Yeah.
can't get Henry, can't get him rolling, man. Yeah,
But Hawkins is the number one tight end in fantasy right now.
Yeah, true, but it's only going to be a matter of time
Right.
before like those snaps going to turn into production. So,
Right.
Okay.
Spears, hey, keep an eye on him.
This ain't a dynasty
Right.
league, bro. It ain't a dynasty.
Said ain't no dynasty. All right, that's it for the picks. Where we at?
Yeah, I think we at the final remarks. We at the final remarks. Unless we got some more viewer questions, we
Right.
at the final remarks.
I just want to recap what went down last weekend. Y'all pretty much laughed at me when I said Mostert is the MVP, Mostert. And then he went out and just had the biggest game of the season, second to his teammate.
Second to his teammate, who hadn't played at all.
Yeah. So that means he can't be the MVP of the season. So it has to be Mostert. Brian, so I want to pose the question to you. Are you a believer in Mostert?
I've always thought he was a good running back.
No,
You know,
I'm talking about like, can he be a top 5 running back by season's end?
Nah. He'll probably be finished around the top 15, like 15 to 10. No, let's say 15 to about 20 range. 15 to 20.
Okay, so not even top 10? Not even top 10?
Not even top 10.
Brown, can he be a top 10? Mostert?
Just based on what he's done already, like he might be able to sneak into that, you know, that range. But I mean, I feel like he's gonna lose a lot of touches, man. So he's gonna have to score a lot. He's gonna have to score, and he can in that offense. So I feel like he could be right there at that top 10 spot. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. I just want.
I don't know about the MVP though. Like this MVP thing is like, I don't know about that.
No, I'm talking about the MVP up to this point in the season.
Oh my God, yes.
Because that was the question. The question last week after week 2 was who's the MVP so far after week 2.
Right.
So after week
You know
3,
what?
I definitely think he could be the MVP so far.
I'm honestly gonna say it's Tyreek Hill though, because without Tyreek Hill, ain't none of this going down.
Yeah.
None of this.
He
at all.
opens up the floodgates.
None of this is going down. Like Reek Hill is the man.
So Reek Hill is the MVP right now over Raheem Mostert?
I think so.
No.
Oh, you don't think so?
Well, I feel like no. Mostert, like if we talk about fantasy
So you're
MVP,
saying Mostert is the MVP, but it's because of Tyreek. That's what you're saying?
it's because of Tyreek. Yeah.
Okay.
Tyreek is the most valuable player playing in the league probably right now to his team. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm.
But the MVP up to this point is Mostert. Is that
The
what you're saying?
fantasy MVP.
The fantasy MVP.
He got a lot of fantasy points. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And plus, he was drafted kind of late too. So you know what I'm saying?
Or not
You gotta
drafted.
do that. Not even drafted in some cases, because a lot of people ain't even know what Dolphins running back to pick. You know what I mean? So, but I picked that son bitch. I got him in a couple. I got him in at least five leagues. You know what I'm saying? So he balling up.
Barring an injury, dude's always hurt.
Right,
Did y'all see this comment? Coco said the Steelers are going to go 16-1 to win the Super Bowl.
Wow, unbiased, and you're unbiased? Nah, you're not.
Oh,
You're
it
an
would have
unbiased
been
Steelers fan.
It would have been 17-0 if they hadn't got crushed by the Niners. Believe that or not.
Crushed.
You know what I'm saying?
30-7.
And they shouldn't have beat the Browns. I love you, Coco. They shouldn't have beat the Browns at all. You know what I mean? But last week they got them a nice win though, so that was cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys got anything else for any viewer questions or anything?
Any who now?
Viewer questions.
There you go. Which undefeated team lasts the longest? Which one y'all think? Because I know who I think.
It's easy. 49ers.
I know who I think. Yeah, I mean, because we definitely ain't losing this week. Yeah, I mean, so you know.
Who you got? So you got the Eagles. You got the 49ers.
Let me look at the Niners schedule real quick. Take Miami. We're gonna take all three. Let me look at our schedule real quick, man. I'm gonna give y'all a real answer for real, like a real one. You know what I'm saying? So we got Commanders, we got Rams, Jets, then we play the Dolphins. So there you go. October 22nd. If we both undefeated, we'll see.
There's no we. I'm a Commanders guy. I'm just picking them.
Right. No, we'll see what the result is. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Yeah.
Gotcha. But cool. All hearts and minds clear.
Yeah, man. Let's get it, man. Yeah.
All right, man. If
like
that's
we had
the
a good
case,
show.
if that's the case, then I thank you all for joining in for episode 3/4 of Read and React. Reread and you react. Hey, listen, we're back here next Wednesday around the same time, between 9:30 and 10ish. And are we going live again, fellas? What are we doing next week?
Live. Oh yeah. I like the live. Yeah.
I like the questions.
Oh, yeah.
I like the questions rolling in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a good look. So around this time next week, we'll be back at it, man. Read and react. We read and y'all react.
Already, baby.
Fernando, Stat, Brown, Vaughn, and even Bob, who couldn't make it tonight.
Bob couldn't make it tonight.
We're out here.
Miss out too. It was fun, man. All right. Yeah. Appreciate you guys joining, man. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Hey, be good.